as Disney reported 1.3 million customers canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions in the last quarter. They're doing everything they can, including a special deal in the UK, to try to save Disney Plus. Let's talk about that on That Park Place. Hello, I am Jonas J. Campbell, an investigative reporter from That Park Place, and here with me is avid watcher of The Proud Family, the original one, not the reboot, Vash Sky. Vash, how much do you love The Proud Family? Just tell us right now.
You're putting this on me. I don't think I've watched a single episode. Jonas, what are you doing?
Oh, come on. Are you not subscribed to Disney Plus?
Well, I am, but not. I don't do it for the Proud Family.
If you weren't subscribed, you would fit right in with the citizens of the United Kingdom. So let's talk about this story out of Yahoo News. Disney Plus announces new deal just in time for award season. This out of Yahoo News. Roxy Simmons reporting. This is actually Yahoo TV. The UK, ahead of award season, Disney Plus is launching a new subscription deal that gives new subscribers the chance to catch up on the most talked about movies for a lower fee. 2024 Oscar nominees like Poor Things will soon be released on the streaming platform, while BAFTA success stories like Rye Lane and The Creator are available to watch. Interesting. What is Poor Things about? Did you watch that one, Vash?
I must be honest, I have not.
I do believe it's a Frankenstein tale about a child in a grown woman's body, and she does grown woman things that are not appropriate for a child to do. It has been confirmed by Disney Plus that on Thursday, the 29th of February until Tuesday, March 14th, returning customers can subscribe to Disney Plus standard with ads for just £2 per month for 3 months. That is quite a savings. They will save, let's see, this deal will save subscribers £9 compared to the usual fee for the same time frame. That is not how much they make over there, by the way. £9. So they're saying this thing costs £11 a month over there. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed this Disney content here, and I'm getting to a point with this as I'm pointing this out. Poor Things, or this mention of Rye Lane and The Creator, Nomadland, The Shape of Water, Shogun, these classic Disney shows, Shogun, The Bear, Reservation Dogs. Oh, here we have Taylor Swift's Eras concert. Interesting.
Not quite consistent with the brand of Disney.
I would say that a lot of this is not quite Disney themselves. I'm starting to notice a pattern here over in the UK. First of all, let's just get into the basic business here. In the United States, Disney Plus and Hulu are two separate platforms. They each have about 50 million subscribers each. Hulu, I think, did lose subscribers last quarter. Not sure about that. May have gained, but if it was a small amount. Disney Plus lost 0.4 million, otherwise known as 400,000 subscribers before it reaches profitability. Disney makes $6 to $8 per person. Lately, that's increased to about $8 in revenue per user. I'm assuming that's on the monthly. And Hulu has consistently made $12.50 per user.
Yeah, that's the ARPU metric that we hear so much about during the earnings calls.
Average revenue per user, or ARPU, as you hear it referred to on so many different earnings calls that we like to cover here, and of course on Valiant Renegade. Another thing that is Disney Plus over there in the UK and in other European non-India areas is Disney Plus and Hulu together, and they make less money in the UK by pairing Disney Plus and Hulu together in a single streaming service. So you could argue that having Disney Plus attached to all of that content from Hulu is actually reducing the marketability of this content over there. And as you can see in this ad that was run on it's not technically an ad. I'm going to call it an ad though, because it seems like an ad. This article that is being run over here on Yahoo UK TV, Yahoo TV UK. Oh, wait. Products featured in this Yahoo article are selected by our shopping writers. We will earn a commission from purchases made via links in this article. Pricing and availability subject to change. So it actually is an ad. I'm sorry. I'm taking that back. It is an ad. All right. Well, that being said, this is essentially they're marketing Disney by removing everything Disney about it. Vash, is that a fair take?
I think so. That's kind of the ironic thing is that the people that are investing in Disney Plus or think about investing in Disney Plus aren't necessarily doing it for the Disney content that's on there, and that was really profoundly brought out at this last earnings call when Bob Iger was talking about, hey, we got Taylor Swift, and look at Bluey, look at how successful that's going, and it's like two things you don't produce,
right? Or they point out the 27 to 37 Oscars awards, whatever that they got, Golden Globes and all that. Most of that is for Fox content, 20th Century Studios content. So when they talk about the strength of the Disney brand right here, most of the gains that they're making right now are not in the Disney brand. The Disney, especially the stuff that the closer you get to Walt himself, the more it seems to be suffering here. And the farther you get away from that original genesis of the Disney brand, that's the stuff that is currently floating them right now. As they continue to dilute the brand and the name Disney.
Even in the live sports segment, right? A lot of that is to do with other people's content. They're just broadcasting it. So this I think this goes. This is the narrative theme that you see so prominently here, and it's really unfortunate to see, obviously, because this is a brand that used to produce some of the greatest works to come out every single given year. So it really is unfortunate. Do you think, Jonas, that they'll hit profitability by Q4 2024? I'm pretty confident they will, because they're going to move heaven and earth to do it. But how do you think they'll accomplish that goal?
Absolutely. They first of all, they will be gaining 7.5 million subscribers or so because of the Charter Spectrum deal, in which they're taking money from their cable revenues and assigning it to Disney Plus to say, oh, look, we have 7.5 million subscribers, because they, as part of their new deal, all of those customers get Disney Plus, and they cut out a bunch of cable channels as well. So already there, they have 7.5 million subscribers to make up what I think is $168 million deficit. The other thing that they're doing is they are canceling shows right and left on Disney Plus. And anything possible that was not making money on Disney Plus, they're now going to move it over and release it in theaters. So all of that content spend from Disney Plus is now being shifted from one pocket into the other, and they're saying, no, I didn't spend $1 million. Sorry, Dad, I wasn't the one that spent all of your money. It was actually my brother that spent all of your money.
Yes, exactly. So like Mandalorian season 4, for example, or Moana, the animated series, that's now being adapted into a sequel, as we've covered on this show extensively before, and Mandalorian season 4 is now becoming the Dave Filoni and
or
John
Ahsoka, Percy Jackson, and as many shows as possible are going to run concurrently on Hulu as well, so that they say, oh no, this was a Hulu expense, so that they can say that it was actually this other cost center over here that helped pay for this. So anything that they can do right now to say that it didn't cost money on Disney Plus, yes. So it's already profitable. They've solved this, but now the question is, will it make any money? And no, I don't think that it will. It's profitable, but it won't make them any money. That's a way to bake your noodle right there, huh?
I think that makes a whole lot of sense. And look, I mean, this is the issue, and this is why we're seeing so much of this other content being added to Disney Plus. They don't necessarily have a compelling product that people want to necessarily buy into, invest in the long term, and I think that's the real issue. Even if they add those 7 million Charter subscribers, by the way, your ARPU is wrecked because of that. And even on a discount like this in the UK, your ARPU is going from 11 to now 2. I mean, it's that's going to have an effect on all of these things. Right. So in terms of profitability, they'll achieve it. Oh, go ahead.
They did lose 1 million subscribers in the UK in the last quarter. I'm not sure if I remembered to mention that particular fact of that 1.3 million that they lost. A majority of that was from the UK. Now, that being said, if you're really confused by all of this, consider how much it costs to make a movie. And it could cost $200 million to make a movie. And in order for that movie to be profitable, they have to make $500 to $600 million, maybe even $1 billion to spend, depending on how much they market that very expensive $200 million movie. Okay? That's an expensive movie. And if you say, okay, it's a TV series now, and we're definitely going to cut off the idea of ticket sales, how many people in your house are watching The Mandalorian, and how many of them have Disney Plus subscriptions? I'm going to say one of all of them would have that if they watched the show and didn't just immediately cancel. So this is a huge uphill battle, and it seems like the streaming model, while Netflix was very successful. By the way, Netflix was at a $4 billion a quarter profit, I do believe, at the same point in their subscriptions. Don't quote me on that. They were already very much in the black as it when they were at this same number of subscribers. And Disney is maybe we'll make $1, and then we're going to consider making up for the money that we've already spent, the $15 to $16 billion that it cost to make this thing, and kill the physical media business, and in some ways also kill the theatrical business, and kill the Marvel brand, and dilute the value of every single one of our theatrical releases. But that being said, if I haven't said anything more dire than I've already said here, if this was helpful to you to understand the financial situation of Disney Plus, like this video, consider sharing it out if you know someone who is interested in cheap content. And when I say cheap, I don't just mean that it's inexpensive. It's also cheap in the fact that Poor Things is degenerate cultural trash. And consider subscribing to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.